guys, we're at the thrift store right over there. And today we are going to be looking for 3 tacky thrift store items with potential to turn into really cute home decor. If you guys are new here, I'm Emily. I'm a mom who loves home decor, thrifting, and a good DIY project. That is the plan. We are looking for 3, I don't like the word ugly, but kind of ugly home decor items to see if we can flip them. Now I have a few ideas in mind of what I want to do. Thought I would just take you guys thrifting, see what we can find. I actually do have one item at home already from a previous thrift trip, so we will get into all of that, but let's see what we can find. Okay guys, I just finished thrifting, got some things, have a bag down there. I definitely stepped out of my comfort zone with one of the things I bought. I have an idea. We'll see if it looks kind of okay. I am home. How adorable is Milo looking in this little thing? So cute. Okay, let me show you guys the 4 things we're gonna be taking from Tacky. Wait, I should think of like something that starts with a T. Tacky to tasteful. Wait, should we call this
Tacky to tasteful?
Is that a new thing we're gonna do? You know what? Taste is up to anybody's own opinion. So this is like Emily's tacky to tasteful. I apologize if anybody thinks the tacky things are cute and I'm calling them tacky. You know what? Nobody's ever gonna see. There is a million home decor styles for a reason, so please don't take anything too personally. It's all just in good fun. Okay, let me show you guys my things. This is what you guys have not seen. A little bit tacky, a lot of it tacky. So this is the thing I'm really wanting. I have been seeing these type of, I don't know what the heck this is called, a vase. I've been seeing these in like different decor things, and literally Lone Fox, I was watching one of his videos and he had one of these in the background and I was like, I see these at the thrift store. So gonna just make this a little bit cuter, although it's really not bad the way it is. First thing we're gonna do is cut out our flower arrangement. We're just gonna try an X-Acto knife. Cleaned this out. Plan is to give it a coat of paint. I actually just randomly have this sample paint called Natural Almond. So I'm just gonna paint it, and then we're actually going to rub some stain on it. Dry, and I'm going to go in with, this is actually, it says Early American, but it's like a little stain mixture I made. It doesn't really matter, I think, what stain color, just use some stain. Now, I kind of got this idea from my vintage porch, I'll put it on the screen, but she used glaze to basically cover something she painted. And so I thought, well, I wonder if I could do the same idea with stain. We'll see, it might just slide right off, but let's try it. I'm gonna go in with a rag and just wipe off any excess, maybe dab it off. Are you guys ready to see how this, once again, I don't know what it's called, vase? Are you guys ready to see how this vase turned out? Here it is. This might be the tackiest thing I've ever bought in. I don't even know what it is, but I have a plan. We're gonna turn this into some artwork. Yeah, let's see if this can actually become tasteful. I wanna tell you my plan. This I actually got from the thrift store too. If it wasn't obvious, that's definitely a thrifted find. So my plan is to make a little piece of fabric art, kind of giving that look of rug art. Yeah, I just thought this would be a fun idea. I wanted to go for something kind of dark and moody, and so this is what I found. I'm sure, like, if I hunted for weeks, maybe I'd find the perfect thing. I thought this was good and a fun option for us to try out. So I need to take out this. It is like really in there. I gotta get this apart, and then I want to paint this mat. I feel like it's gonna be too moody. I mean, I could try it. My mat got a little damaged while I was taking it out. I have painted mats before, and it totally works if you guys want to do that, but I just grabbed this extra mat that I had. You guys can buy these at like Michael's or craft stores or anything like that. Now I'm going to cut my fabric. Pulling some of the pieces out to get a nice raw edge. I think after seeing it with the mat, I think what we're gonna do instead is actually just leave it like on top of a white background. That way we can see this raw edge, and it will really give it that like framed rug fabric look, and people know like this is a little square of fabric. And I think what's so cool about this idea is that if anybody has like a tacky, maybe like piece of furniture that needs recovered, but you know, it's been in the family, you can always like cut a square off of it and frame it, or I don't even know, just like heirlooms that no longer serve their purpose, but you want to like keep that momentum. Is that the right word? Memento? I don't know. But you want to like keep the memory of it. You could cut out a piece of the fabric and frame it. I was thinking of using like a piece of cloth to put it on. Oh yeah, that's totally the way to go. Are you guys ready to see how this tacky fabric turned framed art turned out? Here it is. Next, I have this cute little glass. I don't know what these are actually, but I have been wanting one of these. I don't even know, this one's kind of small, but I want to strip this wood. It's not like that ugly as it is, but I just want to make it a little bit more me. We are going to strip down this little wood platform that the glass was on top of. And I usually would use citrus strip, but I actually ran out of my spray, and I happen to have a little bit of Easy Off, which I know is like the big trend. I've never used it because, I don't know, everybody says it's like way more toxic, but well, we're gonna try it out. We let it sit for 30 minutes. I'm gonna go in with a steel wool pad and scrub. I don't think anything happened. I'm gonna let it dry, see if it changed color, and I might have to do it again. That was my first time using the oven cleaner, and I am so disappointed. You can see it like barely got off any of the finish. I don't know what all the white stuff is, maybe just residue from the oven cleaner. So you know what, we're just gonna sand it. We're gonna sand it. It took a little trial and error, but are you guys ready to see how this, actually I don't know what it's called. Comment down below so you can tell me what they're called. We're gonna call it a glass keeper. What the heck? I don't know what it's called, but are you guys ready to see how this glass keeper turned out? Here it is. This beautiful big vase pot. This was just asking to be flipped. Just asking. It is the most gorgeous shape. I feel like some of you are gonna love this pot and be sad that I painted it. But listen, I bought it from the thrift store. Someone didn't like it so much that they gave it away. Now usually I like to use a spray paint for a primer. It doesn't really matter the color of it because it's gonna get painted over, but this is just one I have on hand. I usually like to use a flat finish, but all I have is a satin finish, so we're gonna use this. The pot is all dry, and what we're gonna do is paint it using the baking powder paint hack. I thought about like trying to cover some of this with like dry decks, which I've done in the past, But I think what I'm just gonna do is just add a little texture. Okay with the print still showing through. So we're gonna go in with the baking powder. To paint so that it would give texture, so it's definitely like sloppy. But I think that's gonna cover up that design a bit more, and then we'll move on to the next step. My pot has dried, and I think what we're gonna do is maybe, like, you guys don't know this about me, I kind of make up my DIY projects as I go, and obviously like get inspiration from others, but I hadn't decided what method I'm gonna use for this yet. I think we're gonna do mud, paint, and maybe even stain. We're just gonna do it all because I definitely wanna give this like a nice aged look. I've got some mud and I'm gonna go put some paint into it. And I'm gonna get some water as well. So it's mostly dry, and I was thinking of going and just rubbing dirt on it after this step, but since that's what I always do and I really enjoyed doing that stain hack, we're gonna try the stain hack again. I think I'm gonna mostly focus on the bottom, but you know, we'll put it everywhere. I have been stippling the stain and wiping it off, but I want to do one last thing, which is use a little bit more just brown paint and kind of blot it near the bottom and just some random spots to just give like a darkness. Added a little more stain at the bottom, and I actually added a tiny bit of like lighter color up here. So just a tiny bit. And I think to finish it, we're gonna clear coat it. We're going to seal it with this water-based matte polyurethane. Are you ready to see how this floral pot vase turned out? Here it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's Come Thrift with me and turning these thrifted items from tacky to tasteful. If you did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can subscribe for more of my everyday life. Follow me on Instagram at EmilyFaith22. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!